Hi guys, welcome to my holiday kitchen. I nearly said my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make the only rice and chicken bake recipe you will ever need in your whole entire life. So it is absolutely very easy to make. It does take a bit long, but it doesn't need your involvement as much. So it is really a go-to because it is absolutely delicious. Now, what you basically need is you're going to need some rice. I normally just use parboiled rice for this recipe. You need some chicken portions, you need mayo, chutney, some chicken spice, whatever you use, and you need a packet of soup, powder soup. So I like to use the brown onion. I think the chicken and mushroom also works well if you want that flavor, but I want the stronger onion flavor. That's why I'm using that. So basically, I'm going to start by seasoning the chicken. So whatever seasoning you have, if it is chicken spiced or some kind of barbecue situation, it's even better for you because you want the chicken to be able to take some of that flavor, but not all of it. So the whole dish is not relying on the flavoring of the chicken, so don't worry about it too much. Okay, just throw that out. And then I'm going to put together the actual sauce that ends up cooking the bake. So firstly, I'm putting in the soup, and I'm going to put in some water. I normally just eyeball it, so what I'll do is I'll just make sure to verify all the quantities for you. Next is mayo. I've just got one of these because it's easy to pour in. Just get your favorite brand and use that. And then I'm using chutney. So I'm using the original recipe chutney. If you want it to be a little bit spicy, use something that you like. So it also works with sweet chili, but I prefer the sweetness of the chutney rather than the bite. So that's what I use. And then all of that goes in and you mix it in. So don't worry if your mix is watery, because remember, we are going to be cooking this, putting this in the bake to cook the rice. So you do need a little bit of liquid in there. Okay, the next step is rice. And you're going to put rice at the bottom of the dish. As you can see, I'm using a baking dish, right? Because this is going to go in the oven. And my baking dish is actually quite deep because I have a lot of chicken. So I'm actually just trying to make provision to fit everything in here. So that's the rice all in at the bottom. And the thing that we all know about parboiled rice is when it is cooked, it actually increases. It actually becomes more. So we are not going to fill it all the way up to the top. And now we're going to try and nestle all the chicken on top of the rice. It's going to look very easy. It's going to look too easy actually, but it is actually very good. So just wait. So if you are using thighs, it works well as well. I normally use that, but today I had defrosted drummies, and that's what I'm using. So if you've got chicken thighs, that works well as well. Because the time we are going to be taking to make the bake. So we're going to have the bake in the oven for a whole hour, and then after the hour we're going to take off the foil, and then we are going to leave it in there for 30 more minutes. So not only is all your meat and rice going to be cooked, it's going to be perfectly cooked. So the type of portion of chicken that you use is not going to become a problem at all. I'm just going to clean up my hands and I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm back. So I've got the chicken all nestled on top of the rice. And now I'm going to give my sauce one last whisk. And then I'm going to be pouring the sauce all over the top of the dish. If you're picky, you can make sure to do more to make the sauce or the mayo blend in a bit more. Nah, I don't worry about things like that. Just got a little bit of chutney left at the bottom. Just want to mix it through because I want it all in my dish, all of it. Okay. So I've got some aluminium foil. Just gonna measure it out. Cut a piece off there. And then I am going to cover the whole baking dish, the top, with the aluminium foil. Just make sure that it's secure, because remember, we want there to be enough buildup of steam to be able to cook the rice all the way through, and the meat as well, but most importantly the rice, using the liquid that we've put in. So you just make sure that you securely wrap with the aluminium foil, and then I'm going to be putting this in the oven at 200 degrees for a whole hour, and then I'm going to be taking the heat down to 180, taking off the foil, leaving it in the oven for a little under 30 minutes. So I'll come back and show you what it looks like at the end. I'm back, and this is basically what the bake looks like. It is, the rice is all the way cooked, the chicken is all the way cooked, and now after the 15 minutes, I managed to put it in the oven. You can see we've got a lovely browning at the top, and now I am going to be serving it with a sliced side salad. Don't judge me because of the quantities. I'm probably the only one that's going to eat the salad, so it's literally just for your benefit, because my family don't want any side or green or Greek or anything salad anymore with their food, so it's just to make my plate pretty. So thank you very much for coming into my kitchen today, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.